All right, hello everyone, how are you today? It's Kay. So this is the 25th of October on Monday. So new week has been just started and this is a live stream. So first I would like to talk about the Euro USD pair because it's about to break the support level. And today I would like to also talk about the price action, the importance of price action, and also how I combine Ichimoku with price action. Because price action has been my backbone of my strategy. I of course use Ichimoku in higher time frames, but also I value price action a lot. Because after all, Ichimoku is also derived from the price action. So in that sense, if you understand price action better, then you can understand Ichimoku better as well. So in that sense, I will talk about the price action as well for today. So yeah, let's get started. So this live stream happens a bit earlier than usually it's scheduled. This is right now at 3:34 p.m. in Dubai time. So it's a bit earlier timing today because I got the things to do tonight. That's why I just decided to do a live a bit earlier so that you can just watch and enjoy the live stream. And this one is also saved on the archive. So in case you miss it, please watch until the end on the archive so that you can have better understanding of Ichimoku and price action for today's analysis. So yep, let me get ready quickly. Okay, so let me switch the window. Okay, so once again, this live stream happens a bit earlier than usually it's scheduled. This is right now at 11:35 a.m. in UTC time zone. So before starting here, just a quick disclaimer. This information is basically based on my own understanding and knowledge and experience. So when you take trades, please do add your own risk. And also, please, if you can follow the rules and guidelines on this live stream, that would be great. Because after all, we're all here to learn. Okay, so Euro USD. Let me turn to the trading view and start to talk about the Euro USD pair. So this one, the market is going down. My view is downtrend. First of all, I watch the daily chart per Ichimoku and I see the market has been resisted by this Kijun Sen in the daily chart. So myself, I use Ichimoku to capture the bigger picture of the market, and I use this in the daily chart, in the forward chart initially. So right now, as per Ichimoku in the daily chart, you see the Kumo's down and Kijun Sen pointing down and the Chikou span below the candles. And not only that, the market has been resisted by the Kijun Sen and now it's going down. So it looks like my view is downtrending and I have been looking for the sell chance today, but I didn't take any sales because there was no breakout. But it looks like it's about to break, or it is breaking, looks like, the support level. So let me go down to the lower time frames and see what's happening in the market in more details. So I will go down to 1 hour chart. All right, so here's 1 hour chart, and what I mean by the support is 1.1619 level. And so if you're watching the chart, if you're using TradingView or MT4, MT5, you can draw the horizontal line on that level, 1.1619, because I was waiting for the breakout. It looks like it just happened, the breakout. So I will tell you the next scenario, exactly when to sell in this kind of condition. Before that, this level is important, not only because it was a twice the support, but also it was a previous resistances. So if you squeeze the chart all the way, then you see previous resistances here, and also previous support once and twice. So this is what I call reversal line, because the market reversed from support, and after the breakout, most likely it will be working as a resistance, and the market may go down in this direction. So in that sense, I think this is a good timing to look for the sell chance. So let me look into the 30-minute chart also. Yeah, so if you see 30-minute chart, you see the Kumo's pointing down. Well, the Kumo is a bit too thin to be trustable, but after the breakout, we can expect the market continuously go down this way, or it might test the previous support and go down this way. So this is actually one of the price actions. And before that, before the breakout, I was expecting the market breaks bearish, and that was because I see in 30-minute chart, I saw that there was an engulfing candlestick. So this is about the price action, about the candlestick pattern. And engulfing breakout is one of my favorites. So engulfing breakout exactly happened here. So if you look at the previous candlestick on this bearish candlestick in 30-minute chart, you see the high and low. High level is at 1.1627 and low was at 1.1619. So after this bearish candle, you see one bullish candle and one bearish candle has been including on this high and low. So this is a typical engulfing structure. This is inside bars. And once the market breaks the inside towards the same direction as daily chart, then we expect the market go downwards this way. So I was hoping that the breakout did not happen until I do the live stream, but looks like it just happened. So it's okay. We can just talk about it after the breakout and what we can do on this scenario. So yeah, so this is one of the price action, engulfing breakout. So if you can zoom out all the way, then you see many engulfings, and whenever you see engulfing breakouts, most likely the market go towards that direction, especially if it's following the major direction, most likely it goes towards that direction. So in this particular case, EURUSD, as we seen earlier in the daily chart, you see the resistance by the Kijun Sen. So I was expecting the market go down this way today. And with that in mind, as I monitor the chart in 30-minute chart, you see that there was a engulfing structures. One previously happening was here. If you look at this bullish candle, and if you simply capture high and low on this bullish candle, so high was here at the tip of the wick here was 1.1664 level, and low was here at 1.1652 level. And exactly on this candlestick, this engulfing has been broken downwards. And not only that, it happened towards the major daily direction. So afterwards, the market went downwards. And here also, there was engulfing structure, and now it's going down this way. So in this scenario, if you see another engulfing structure, so let's say the market pulls back, in next 1 hour or 2 hours, the market might retrace back to the previous support level, 1.1619. And we will see engulfing structure. You will see engulfing structure. And in that case, simply wait for that breakout. And then that will be a great sell chance. So engulfing breakout is very powerful, especially if you follow the major direction. It becomes very powerful. And you can use this engulfing breakouts on any time frames. I'm just showing example in 30-minute chart, but we can use it in the daily chart, or we can use it in the 5-minute chart. Any time frames, it works like this. So with that in mind, let's take a look at the 5-minute chart and see if we also see any engulfing breakouts, because that will be a potential selling edge. So let's look at the 5-minute chart. And in 5, I don't use Ichimoku. So let me just cancel the Ichimoku line here. And if you look back at the chart, then we don't see any engulfing patterns here. The market just went up and down like this in a range, and it just broke downwards. So right now it's just going down, and we have to wait for the retracement to happen. So, but even if you see the future engulfing structure in 5, that means the market might pull back a little bit like this for the next 5 minutes or 10 minutes. It will pull back like this, and you might see engulfing structure. And once it breaks downwards in 5, that will also be a great selling chance. So this is how you combine with the major direction by Ichimoku and the price action trades in the lower time frames. And this is basically what I do every time I look for an entry edge. And as for the supportive information, I do look at the Bollinger Bands and stochastics. But as I mentioned before, my main forecast is basically price action. I value price action a lot on this engulfing structure or pin bar reversal, or like some other confirmations like double top. So here is we have double top here, and the neckline breakout will be can be another confirmation for the selling edge. So if you see that in 5, you can use that also, or 15-minute chart, it works as well. So right now, in this case, the market has gone down too fast. So basically, in this case, I just wait for the pullback. So this is the market structure in EURUSD. I think this one is only a trending pair at the moment right now, or interesting, I would say, because of the support line breakout. Other pairs I quickly screened before the live stream happens, but most of them are ranging, retracing. So I think EURUSD is the best one to look for the selling edge for today. Yeah, so that is my overview on EURUSD and price action and Ichimoku analysis. So let me come back to some comments here now. All right, thank you for joining everyone on this Monday also. So once again, this is 25th of October on Monday. And right now, this is at 11:45 a.m. in UTC time zone. All right, let's see. Yeah, good to see you, everyone. Thank you for joining. All right, Darius says, hello, sir. I was wondering when you mark previous day high and low closes, do you use wick or candle's body? I use the wicks of the candles to draw the lines. I don't really draw the lines in the body because I don't really care about the start and close price, open and close price of the market. So because the close price just happened at the close, but the wick high or wick low are more important because that's exactly when the market was sold afterwards. So yeah, for example, this is also about the price action. So this is, I think, important topic. But so let me see. So if you see, for example, the top here in 1 hour chart, which was here at 1.1664 level, there were two tops here in 1 hour chart. And the second top was on the wick high. So let me just put the vertical line here on this, exactly on this candlestick. And if you see the chart in 1 hour chart, you only see one single wick pointing upwards. But if you break it down to 5-minute chart, for example, then you see there was also doji candlestick in 5 also. So if you see like multiple time frames, then you will know exactly what happened on the wick in 1 hour chart. So this part, the market went up and down, and that's why there was a wick pointing upwards. And if you look at the 5-minute chart, it was this move that made the wick in 1 hour chart. So, but if you draw the line in body of 1 hour chart, that will be, hold on, that will be here. this is the close price of this 1 hour chart candlestick, which was 1.1658. So if you look at it in 5-minute chart again, that level becomes here. So, which one is better? This level 1.1658 or 1.1664? And the answer is, of course, this one, because previously there was higher resistance level in 5. And you see only 1 week happening to uppers in 5, but previously there were no resistances here. But the resistance here on the top 1.1664 level, there were a couple of other resistances in the past too. So that's why I always draw the wick high instead of the body part of the candlesticks. In 1 hour chart or daily chart, whichever time frames you look at, I always draw the lines on the wicks. So and also this is also important to keep in mind is that the I draw the line like this. I draw the line, but I also take I also consider that this is not like one single line, but this is like the zone itself. So if I draw the line in resistance level like this, and you see twice of resistances, but my view would be like this. So I would say that this is like the resistance zone. So the market, if the market goes up this way, it could be resisted, but it may overshoot a little bit, like this, 10 pips or 15 pips. It may overshoot, and sometimes it goes downwards this way. So, I draw the lines like this, horizontal, one single line, but it's important to remember that this is like the zone. So, the market does not react always at this exact number. Sometimes it overshoots and pull back, or sometimes it doesn't touch that level and pull back too. But I would say that these are also the resistance or resisted by this level, 1.1664 level. I would say that. So you can draw lines, but don't be too perfect on these resistances, support line breakout or bounces. It applies also in the trend line. So you may see trend line bounces, and you would say that that will also be like trend line zone. So, and there are some pips difference by the bounces or the breakouts. So it's important to remember this concept whenever you draw lines. I think yeah, that's important. So let's see. So like here, I see 3 supports here, or 4 supports. And I would say that these are all support levels at this 1.1623 level. Because if you see exactly these supports 4 times, which are this one, first and second and third and fourth, I see that these are all supported by 1.1623. But sometimes I've seen people think this is not the support because it was bounced above the support level. Or this was not the support because there was weak overshooting below that support level. And this one was slightly above the support level, but this one was not the support. Sometimes people say that, but in my eyes, these are all supports because this is like a support zone instead of one single line exactly on 1.1623. So this is, so it's good to know to not to be precise. Roughly this level will be support, roughly this level will be resistance, and that's also very important because market does not always react exactly on that price levels for the bounces or breakouts. All right, so since today, I would like to talk about more on the price action and lines with Ichimoku, and that's why my focus for today is like that. All right, let's see. Yeah, good to see you, everyone. Thank you for joining. Thanks for joining. All right. Good to see you. Zach says, Master K, I realize with Chikou span, you can see double and M formations. Amazing. Yeah, Chikou span simply takes the close price. So you see that double top or M wave, double top, double bottom by simply using the line charts. It's exactly the same. So yeah, so let's see. So right now, once again, in the daily chart, euro dollar, the market is going down resisted by this Kijun Sen, so that's one. And so we can look to sell in 5-minute chart. So after the breakout of the previous support, now it's going down. So, and now it's pulling back. So simply I wait for the engulfing breakout or some other confirmations to enter the sell. One thing, another line you can draw is that this descending trend line can be valid also. So here is also a line, descending trend line, and you see 1, 2, and 3, and 4 resistances. So the market might pull back to either resistance level or the previous support, and then go down this way and be one of the scenarios. So simply I just wait for the pullback to happen and wait for the sell chance. Yeah, I think USD-JPY is tricky today. Yeah, it's ranging right now. It's retracing, so it's tricky. When it retraces, there are fighting, the sellers and buyers are fighting. So that's why the market can be very tricky. So I think we better focus on the Euro USD for today. All right, Lavakre says, hi Kei, can you show the setting of Ichimoku? Our setting of Ichimoku is default. This is all default Ichimoku setting, 926, 52, and 26 is my Ichimoku setting here. It's just default. And I never change the Ichimoku settings. Every time I see charts with Ichimoku, I always use the default. On whatever markets I look at, I just use the default Ichimoku here. And sometimes I get the emails like people talk about the double Ichimoku strategy, but I never use double Ichimoku, so I'm not sure about that strategy. All right, let's see. Yeah, so I think euro dollar is going down right now. It might retrace to the descending trend line or the previous support in 5, and it may continue to go down this way is my overview. So in terms of target, let's talk about the target in this particular trade. So if the market goes down this way, then the target I would say would be the daily previous support. So daily previous support was happening here at 1.1572. So that will be an initial target, and the ultimate target will be the swing low, which was 1.1524 level. So these are the targets if you sell in this particular market. So yeah, and this is where we have to be patient until the retracement happens. And the reason why I wait for the retracement in this case is that we never know how far the market might retrace. I say that there are potential bounces by the descending trend line or the previous support, but it may break and goes up this way too. And since it may break upwards, I won't sell yet. I have to see the market pull back and be resisted by one of these levels and down. Then finally I can sell. But without confirming the pullback like this on one of these levels, I can't sell because it might break and continue to go up in this direction. All right, so let's see. Orvin says, hi K, if EURUSD price retraces back to 1.163, will you still take a sell? 1.163 level will be here, then I don't think I will take a sell. Yeah, as long as the market is below this descending trend line or below the support, I will. But once it breaks, I have to redo the analysis. I have to see how market retraces up to 1.163 level. Yeah, let's see. In the meantime, let me check some other pairs now. So Almighty says, hello K, can you check NZD USD? Yep, let me check NZD USD pair now. So here is the daily chart. And in terms of daily chart, it's flat Kumo flat Kijun Sen, so it's retracing. And yesterday was doji, today's doji also. So there's no trend right now. It might pull back to the Kijun Sen or Tenkan Sen at around 0.7065 level. You might pull back to that level, so this is not a good time to buy in this case. All right, Wahyu says, hi K, I love how you analyze Forex market. For Swiss franc JPY daily chart, can retracement reach 122.35? Let's see, Fibonacci 38.2%. Swiss franc JPY. Let's see, so this is still flat retracing backwards now. Oh, looks like market just broke the trend line. I was drawing the trend line, uptrend line like this way, and looks like market just broke that level downwards. So I won't use this one anymore. So let me just cancel this one. And right now, this is bearish. And this is also about the price action, is that you see the market has been reversed in wave. So this is a sign of bearishness in 1 hour chart. So in this case, it could go down this way continuously. It might pull back to a Tenkan Sen or Kijun Sen in 1 hour chart, but it may be resisted and continuously go down this way, is my view. So 122.35 will be all the way down. I don't think the market will reach to that level all the way because this is still ranging. So I would wait for the breakout of at least 123.38. I would wait for the breakout of this level, 123.38, then expect the market go down to 122.92. But right now, it's been a bit ranging. There was a previous support level here. So here too, I see these are the supports. So the level 123.63, you see that there were twice of support or 3 times of supports here. And right now, it overshooted, but the market retraced backwards and it went back up on that level. So this is still in the range. I would say that this is still be supported at this 123.63, and it might pull back to either Tenkan-sen or Kijun-sen in this case. And once again, in the daily chart, it's still flat Kumo, flat Kijun-sen, and it's just retracing backwards. So it's not really trending right now. So it might go down or up, and we don't know which way it's going in this situation. All right, let's see. Orvin says, "Hi Kay, why not Euro Swiss franc, which is trending by Ichimoku on the daily chart?" All right, let me see Euro Swiss franc. Okay, so Euro Swiss franc is trending down, and in the daily chart, yes, it is trending down. So there were previous support level 1.0657, but today the market is bullish. Yesterday was bearish, but today is bullish. It's kind of pulling back. So that's why I didn't really pay attention to this one. So simply I wait for the market to break 1.0657 and come back to the chart. And since this is a Swiss franc pair, that's another reason why I don't really pay attention to this one, because Swiss franc pairs are kind of tricky. In the lower time frames, it's kind of spiky and volatile, so I don't really pay attention. These Swiss franc pairs for myself are low priorities. Yeah, let's see. Movie Hero says, in the daily chart, price Tenkans in the daily chart, price is in between Kijun-sen? Is it Kijun-sen and Tenkan-sen? How you predict that market gonna be downtrend? Okay, if daily chart price is in between Kijun-sen, Tenkan-sen, then it's still bearish. So for example, like in this case, if you see the market is in between Kijun-sen, Tenkan-sen, this is still bearish. But once the market breaks the Kijun-sen like this way, now this is range. So it might pull back to the Kumo. Simply I wait for the market to be below the Kijun-sen. So I simply wait for the market to be below the Kijun-sen and then look for the sell chance, because now this is a bearish trend. So yeah, let's see. Prashant says, after a big sell, do we need to wait for price to retrace to Kijun-sen to enter fresh sell if Kumo's down? After big sell, do you need to wait for the price retrace to Kijun-sen? You don't have to. You don't have to wait for the pullback to Kijun-sen, because it doesn't always happen. Sometimes it traces back to the Tenkan-sen and continue to go down. So yeah, you don't have to wait for the Kijun-sen pullback, because it doesn't happen all the time. Orvin says, I think another good reason to avoid Swiss franc is in 2015 the crash that Swiss National Bank caused. Yeah, Swiss franc pairs are volatile, and simply that's why I avoid. But I do take trades with other minor pairs. So yeah, but I only avoid Swiss franc pairs. This is on my watch list. So in case I see no pairs trending but Swiss franc, then I will just go for it. But if I see other major pairs or other minor pairs trending, then I will go for other ones. And I don't watch NZD, because NZD for my broker, the spread is a bit higher. And just like same reason, the Swiss franc, the spread is higher and it's volatile, spiky. In lower time frames, there are many wicks up and downwards. So that's why I simply don't actively trade on that one. who says, "Hi Kay, I'm currently selling GJ on 1 minute because as my notice GJ on daily charts correcting, GJ 1 hour downtrending, then I drill down to M5 or M1 to look for a trading edge." Yeah, let's see. GBPJPY, yeah, it's pulling back, but today is bullish and the Kumo's up, Kijun Sen is flat. So looks like it's bouncing by the Tenkan Sen, and to me it's bullish. So I draw the line at 156.06 because this level was a previous resistance. So this time it may bounce at that level and also Tenkan Sen, and it may go up is my view. So unless the market breaks 156.06, I won't think about the selling it. But once it does, the target is going to be on the Kijun Sen in the GJ. So for myself, I think buy still will be a right call on GJ for now. Yeah. Good to see you. Good to see everyone. Thank you for joining on this 25th on October on Monday live stream. Hussein says, "Sir, can you suggest USD AD to sell because oil will go down and it's sensitive to oil holding period 5 to 6 weeks?" Yeah, oil has been going up so strongly. I haven't looked at the oil today, but let me see. WTI, yeah, it's just renewing higher and it's just going up right now. So it's not a good news for the economies worldwide, but in terms of CAD, there's yeah, it could be affected. Yeah, but so USD CAD, let me check the current situation. Right now it's ranging, but it may be resisted by the Tenkan Sen and go down this way. So that might be a possible scenario in this case. But if the market breaks the Tenkan Sen, then it goes up to the Kijun Sen technically. So whether the market breaks the Tenkan Sen or not is a key in the daily chart. Let's see. There are some supports in the past at 1.2289. So unless the market breaks that level, it might pull back to the Kijun Sen. Right, let's see. Tasmart says, "How do you notice trending currencies?" So simply I use my own strategy called KTS. So if you come to my web page and click on re-download and come to this KTS, Kay's trading strategy, then you get the full explanation of how I trade, how I pick up which one is trending, and how I enter the trades. So this is an introduction video of my strategy. So simply what I do is I look at the daily chart or the forward charts. So here's the daily chart, it's going down, and in the forward chart it's going range. It's going range and flat. So simply in this case I follow the daily downtrend, and I don't really pay attention to the forward chart in this particular case. And then I look at the lower time frames to confirm downtrend and also the entry edge. So initially, I screen all the pairs on either daily chart or the forward chart and see which one is trending. And that's how I identify which pair is trending and ranging. Yeah, let's see. Euro dollar 5-minute chart about to break downwards. All right, let me check. Let me go back to Euro USD in 5-minute chart. Let's see. Yeah, it's about to break the support. So yeah, let's see. We have to wait for the candle close in this case. If this is gonna be a breakout, then this bounce, the pullback bounce in the Fibonacci level was 23.6% level. So I think it's valid. If it breaks it, then we can sell and place stop loss above the previous high in 5. I will place a stop loss here at 1.1628 level and expect the market go down. That will be my trade. And once the market retraces backwards, at some point I will just exit manually. With very minimal loss, I will exit. So this candlesticks and close in about 40 seconds. So let's wait if it breaks or it doesn't. Yeah, I think gold is still ranging. So I think we don't have to, we better stay away from gold is my view. Yeah, because gold is not trending. So that's why I simply avoid taking trades for now. What says, I'm selling position Euro AUD. Right, Euro AUD, let's see. So it looks like the candle close technically broke the support, but we have to wait for the next candlestick close. In the meantime, let me come back to Euro AUD. Looks like Euro AUD has been going down in 5-minute chart too. So this is a nice downtrend. In terms of daily chart, it's the Kumo flat, Kijun Sen flat. But there was resistance by the Tenkan Sen and today's bearish, so it may continue to go down this way. And with that in mind, if I look at the forward chart, yep, it's going down. In the forward chart, the Kumo's down, Kijun Sen down, Chikou span below the candles. So this is nice downtrend, Euro AUD. So the market might continue to go down this way. Yeah, so it looks like market is breaking the previous uptrend line. It's breaking down there. So if I look at the 1-hour chart, the market just broke this trend line and it's about to break the support. So I would wait for the breakout of 1.5495 and look for the sell chance afterwards. And this is also about the price action. In this case, you don't follow the Ichimoku direction. You simply look the price action and simply take the support line breakout and look for the sell chance in that case. So let's see. Yeah, so before I was losing, when I was losing for the first 2 years, I was studying so much about the price action. So when I first started the Forex trading, I was using Ichimoku, but I didn't really understand about Ichimoku. So simply I avoided using it. And after I lost some, then I studied about the price action and started to use Ichimoku, and it made more sense to me. So technically, you know, everybody can trade only by the price action. But if you know about the Ichimoku with the correct understanding, then you exactly see the market momentum and the strengths of the trend, and also the potential continuation of the trend by using Ichimoku. In price action, you cannot really know about that deep about the market, but by using Ichimoku, you know exactly which way the market's going and potentially up to where the market retraces and continuously go down or up. Yeah, Darius, you're welcome. And Hussein, you're welcome too. Kel says, hi Kay, today we have many trend. I miss opportunity because work for a company. Yeah, if you're busy, then you cannot focus on the tradings. So in that case, you simply stay away and come back tomorrow or come back whenever you have time, because markets are open 24 hours almost every day, and you can just come back anytime when you have time. And I think that's also psychology. Like every time you see charts, it looks like ranging or trending, but especially if you're working full time or if you're doing something else and you're busy on that day, you feel more in those missing chances. But that's psychology. So yeah, whenever you can come back, you just come back and see charts and take trades is my advice. Yeah, sometimes for myself too, even if I myself is a full-time trader, so I have basically time whenever I want to see the charts. Basically, I can come back to the charts and see it. But sometimes, I'm outside, sometimes I'm at the gym, I'm doing something else, I'm on the call, I will be driving the car, and I can't look at the chart in that day, on that time. And even if the market was trending at that time, it's totally okay for myself, because I know that there will be a next opportunity every day. So it's about the psychology. But if you think that you miss a chance, then I think that will make you win back the missing opportunity, and it's not a good psychology to trade in this kind of mindset. Yeah, sometimes I even don't trade even if I see the trending markets. I simply don't trade intentionally, because one is I want to see how I feel when I miss these chances sometimes, and also I sometimes want to relax without taking any positions. I just want to relax and see if the market will go towards my direction afterwards. Just to reconfirm if my analysis was right or not, I just let it go and see what happens in the market. And if the market goes towards my direction without taking in trades, then on the next day, I will be more confident to take trades. So sometimes I do that too. So yeah, I don't trade every time I see opportunities. Sometimes I just let it go. And I think psychology is very important in that sense. Okay, so I guess I will be ending the live stream for now. So yeah, so thanks for joining everyone on this live stream today. So I hope you catch some nice pips this week. Looks like we have some active markets today. So expecting some nice moves this week on these Forex pairs. So yeah, whenever you take trades, please, two things. One is to make sure you put the stop loss. And the second thing is you have to see the news. You have to watch if there is a big news before you take trades. So with these two things in mind, please take trades and also journal your trades and make sure to look back on your trades. Alright, so I will see you on the next one. So until then, please stay healthy and stay safe and stay gold. Alright, bye for now. Mata ne. Thank you.